Hi guys, welcome back to Joe Wednesdays. How's it going? What's new? What's new for me? Honestly, I was kind of struggling to even think about what I wanted to talk about today. And when I looked on my channel, I saw that some people had posted other questions, and it kind of got me really excited to do it. So thanks for the questions. And the feedback and all that kind of stuff that actually kind of gave me the kind of jolt that I needed to get back into being excited to do this. So thanks for that. So let's see what's new for me. I'm finding that I'm having a really hard time fitting in everything I want to do. Between getting work done and getting chores done that just keep coming up day to day. I mean, I'm finding it very hard to choose how to essentially spend my evenings. I know you guys give me a hard time when we have our family chats that I'm usually doing something else at the same time, whether it's balancing my checkbook or trying to do something else. I think I've exercised through one once, and just like I don't. When else am I supposed to do it? I don't know. So and that's kind of starting to become a bit of a drag, and I know there's stuff that I'm not getting done, but I think just the name of the game is still just survival. So I'm just gonna keep going, and hopefully things get fixed as we go. So we've been seeing a behavioral therapist for Lydia, and just seeing if there's anything like that I could be doing better with her, or if there's something going on with her that she's trying to communicate to us that we're not exactly hearing the right way, or that kind of thing. So far the therapist was actually like just kind of gushing over us the last time she saw us because we played really well with Lydia, and she thinks we're looking like a really cute family and all that kind of stuff. So it's like so on the surface, it doesn't appear like anything's really like bad. She has been suggesting to do this like special playtime stuff with her, and I tried to do that today, and it kind of ended up being a dud. But I like like it was just the one first time, so I mean she has to first get the idea that you're actually doing it, and then move on from there. So hopefully, continuing to work on it in time will kind of help. So we'll see. Let's see. Anything else? I have stuff written down here for me. I have some cheat notes. So there was a work presentation thing this week. I did my personal one last week. This week, it was a very interesting topic that one of my coworkers did. I'm honestly not too sure how much I could say on the internet about it because it's probably like there's confidentiality involved in it because like we were working for some attorneys and that kind of stuff. But it was kind of funny to see the results because it kind of flipped the equation on its head a little bit because normally like we have a client and we build out something for the client that is like it's safe and good and all fully engineered and all that kind of stuff. And in the legal domain, if we ever are involved, it's typically like proving that we did the right design, even if there whoever's like on the opposite side is saying otherwise. Like we are proving that we did the right design. And it was just kind of interesting because in this particular project, we're kind of on the opposite side of the fence, where like they were asking us to show that it was done wrong. And I probably can't go more into it without giving it away, so I'll probably go censor myself there. But yeah, so it was a very interesting talk, and it generated a lot of interesting discussions between me and the rest of the team after she did the presentation. So overall, it was just interesting. It was an interesting day for work. And then let's see. The only other thing that's new that I can think of on the top of my head is if you pay attention to my YouTube channel, you'll see that I actually posted my first like actual playthrough of Final Fantasy 14. Um, I have since recorded a few other things I have yet to like edit and post, but those will be coming up shortly. Within the next week or so. So it's fun. I'm kind of excited to start doing it. It's also kind of generated other ideas of other games to play and that kind of stuff because I have Epic Games on my computer. It's like Steam, or it's basically like a website where you can buy games and you can have like digital, like basically a digital archive of games. And with this Epic Games app, like they come out with like free games every week. And so like I only started this like back in probably May or something like that, and I just like they put like 1 to 2 games every week, so it's like, you know, from May till now I've accrued quite a few games that I've like never heard of, never looked at, but like, you know, they were free, so why not at least, you know, get the free license for it, and then you can play and like check it out. So um you know, it'd be interesting to kind of do like playthroughs of games that I know, so that like I can kind of show people what I've done. But then on the other side, you could do games that even I haven't played, so you can kind of like play them a lot. Like it'd be me finding out the game along with you. So I don't know. I feel like that'd be kind of fun. Because like there's a YouTuber Markiplier that me and Ashley watched quite a bit when we were first starting dating. That like that was his primary part of his channel, was just getting the game, playing through it, and being entertaining. I don't know that I'd nearly be as entertaining as him, but I think it'd be along the same lines. So that'd be kind of cool, I think. Um, so that's all I had to say that was new. So I'm gonna look at some of the questions that we got here. Um, oh, Jake was asking what my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon is. Circumstantially, honest to God, I did not put this on before I saw this question, but I'm actually like wearing this shirt. And so good timing on the question, Jake, because I usually go for Charmander as my Gen 1 starter Pokemon. Anytime I've ever played, I usually use Charizard after I found out that Bulbasaur wasn't that great. So, so yeah, no, he's probably my favorite. I usually choose him every time, and anytime like on other games where I can bring him in, he's my go-to guy. Like I'll use him on like Super Smash Brothers and that kind of stuff too. Um, so yeah, tell me what your favorite Pokemon is, because I probably will have to look it up. Because if it's outside of Gen 2, I don't. It's gonna go over my head, but it's cool. Um, and let's see. And Tony was asking, "What's my favorite scary movie?" Um, hmm. So tough question for me. I don't typically look for horror movies, so I don't know too many, but there's actually this one that I saw that once I saw a YouTube video of like the analysis of it, I thought it was like really intriguing. It's called Cabin in the Woods. And I think I'll you know what, I'll link in the description if you want to like check out the video that I'm talking about, because it's basically like the movie is like a criticism of American horror as it kind of sits right now. And I feel in some ways like the most recent like horror movies that have been coming out, like Get Out is the one that jumps to mind. Like really kind of breaks out of that typical mold that a lot of like the older horror movies and get into. So yeah, but like Cabin in the Woods was kind of funny because it kind of like takes that typical horror movie setup and kind of turns it over on its head and kind of criticizes and makes fun of it. Um, but at the same time, it's still kind of scary. So so it's pretty cool. Um, but yeah, no, I can't really think of any other like horror movies that I've seen that I was like, oh man, that was so good. So check out Cabin in the Woods, or at least check out the video that I'll link down there, if you want to know more. And let's see, any other questions? Seems like you guys had the same kind of thoughts on the remakes that I was talking about. So okay, well I think that's it for tonight. So have a good week. Good luck on getting through, and we'll see you next time. Love you guys. Bye.